and you let Bill play on your motherfucking intelligence, and now you're done arrested Danny, your wife is not going to like this.
Lawful wedded husband.
To be my
Routine. Not but routine's hard. With a tramp like you?
Well, I know it hurts being third rate, but aren't you accustomed to it yet?
Wrong would I see?
I myself the slut of Springfield!
Son of a bitch in here. I found out myself what love is all about.
Hey everybody, it's me, Nikki. Let me tell y'all something. Yes, we are recording Thursday's episode today on a Friday, and it's probably going to come out to you later on sometime in the week. But let's be clear on something. Bill definitely got to Jacob. I'm going to be honest. After what we just saw on Friday's episode, Bill definitely got to Jacob, and that's why he got on the phone telling, Naomi, I love you so much, and I would never do anything to hurt you, and da-da-da-da-da. Oh, crap. Well, you sitting up here playing this woe is me act on why didn't I arrest her? Why did I do this? Why did I do that? And you let Bill play on your motherfucking intelligence, and now you're done arrested Danny? Your wife is not going to like this. Your wife is not going to want to deal with you. This is all your fault, okay? You let Bill come and get into your mind. And it's just like, Bill, I hope you know that Triple H is going to have a problem with this. But let's get into this mess, the Bolshevik of it all. This down there, the drama, to Beyond Gates. Okay, we love it. We enjoy it. We're enjoying all the messiness, okay? But before we get into all of that, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn your post notifications on, and share me with your people. Hit the links in the description box down below. Follow me on all my platforms, okay? And let's get ready for them soaps. Because we're here to talk about what them soaps, okay? Beyond the Gates. Now, Danny got a new fan base, okay? Pew, pew, pew. She's a cowgirl, okay? She's a gun-toting cowgirl. She's giving any Oakley, okay? She's giving anything you could do, I could do better. I could do anything better than you. No, you can't. Yes, I can. No, you can't. No, you can't. No, you can't. Is there any Oakley? You know what? Forget about it. Forget about it. Forget about it, okay? Forget about it. So she got a new fan base. Andre coming over there trying to bump and grind, okay? Somebody rocking up, or to add to it, because I don't want y'all to feel like I'm stagnant with the songs that I know. Okay, there's a meeting in my bedroom. So girl, please don't be late. There's a meeting. Listen, Andre trying to have a meeting in her bedroom, and she like, listen, this will never, ever, 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 ever happen again. So let me go ahead and turn you away, and I will get you the stuff that you had left here because it was in the washer. It got to go into the dryer, but I'll call you back later sometime, something like that. Child, they're gonna end up bumping and grinding by the end of the episode. Danny, call Andre. He came over to break her back like a glow stick and bump and grind all over the kitchen. Yeah. That's what happened by the end of the episode with them two, right? So some cute, some light, not too much with them. But Danny is just like, listen, I'm turning over this new leaf in my life. I have this fan page. I'm over Bill, but this thing between me and Andre can't happen again, but it's going to happen again. And she calls Chelsea over and she's telling Chelsea, listen, look at my fan page. It's creepy, Mom. It's not creepy to her. She likes it. Okay, she got fans. People like her. Ow. Mess. Pure D mess. And she like, listen, I've turned over a new leaf. I'm putting Bill behind me. I'm putting Triple H behind me. And I'm going to devote every second and every moment to being your momager and making sure your career is like up there. Okay, with the girls, Naomi, Cindy, Gia, me, if had not, destroyed my career for your ass father. And Chelsea just looked like, girl, no. It's like, girl, yes. Okay, and then we gonna see, listen, Danny gonna go over there talking to, Triple H, basically telling her, like I've been telling everybody in the whole wide world, and I. Danny tells her, I need to get this off my chest so we can be done with this. I need to get this off my chest so we can be done with this. Now, mind you, before she comes over to talk to, oh girl, okay, Triple H, Bill tells Triple H, I want you to quit your job. wants Triple H to quit her job. Why does he want her to quit her job? Because he wants her to be hopelessly devoted to him and to be a socialite in Fairmont Crest and, not have to worry about work because she married up. She has the money, she has the status, she has the name. You don't have to work anymore. And she wants to work. She enjoys working. And she's just like, why would I do that? Because it's like, Miss Girl, you're not reading the signs. You didn't check the Carfax, the Hofax, the Wikipedia page. You didn't check the Yelp reviews. This man likes ultimate control. This man does not like his women to work. It's why Danny had to give up her career for him. What did Danny get out of this marriage other than 2 beautiful daughters? Not a goddamn thing. Because I guarantee he ain't paying spousal support. Not a mother thing. Nothing. He probably would have tried to get spousal support out of her because I guarantee, well, no, the Duprees probably were smart and had him sign a prenup. Boom. He want her to quit her job. Then he gives her a credit card and he said it has no limits. You will never have to see the statements. You'll never have to see this. You'll never have to see that. And it's just like, he wants you to quit your job and to be financially dependent on him. He's controlling. He's possessive. Things can drop, change at the drop of the dime when it comes to this man. It almost sounds like the same thing that happened with Danny, which almost means it's giving low-key, high-key, starts with an A, ends in abusive. You put it together, because that's what it gives to me, okay? If nothing more than emotionally, mentally, and financially, he starts with an A, ends in abusive. That is Bill to the T, and Triple H is falling for it all. And she takes the credit card and she's wondering, "Ooh, what can I do? I'm going to take Caroline to an extended, lunch at the, the country club and all these things." And this is when Danny comes over, and Danny is like, "Listen, I'm here to put this to an end. I'm here to put this to a rest. I treated you like you were my own. You talk about you gonna call Bill on me to come down here. You won't be," starts with an A, ends in a Yusuf, "in your own home. But me and Bill treated you like a daughter," which thus makes it even creepier since she's probably been around for a long time. If you needed anything, you had my number. My phone number was in your phone. You never hesitated to call me. You never hesitated to reach out. You were sitting at my kitchen table eating my food. You made yourself at home in my living room. And the entire time you were having this affair with him and slip sliding your way into my life, wanting to become Mrs. Bill Hamilton, the second, you gonna be the second wife. You're not gonna be the final wife. But you're slip sliding your way into my marriage. The facade never dropped. The eyebrow never lifted. The mask never fell. You lied and continued to lie and gaslighted and manipulated this entire situation, and you still play this woe is me act, and it irks her spirit. And nobody cares if you have to apologize, because at the end of the day, what you did was wrong, and for some reason, you still have yet to get that through your goddamn head. And Danny is like, "What you did to me was bad, but what you did to my daughter is worse." She blames herself for the way that my life has turned out because she introduced you to us. She befriended you and introduced you to us, and she blames herself for how all of this played out. And I was like, I feel bad for Naomi, but Naomi, you shouldn't feel bad. You let one rat into your life does not mean this is your fault. Your father is a low down, dirty, trifling dog. Okay, you let that rat don't let him get away with it too. They're all to blame for it. And Danny was like, "Listen, life is about to get hard for you. Are you threatening me? No, I'm informing you. What they don't tell you about the fairy tale is that the Prince Charming, can be a real SOB. And I'm gonna leave you alone, and I'm gonna stay away from you. That's all I can offer." So when Danny leaves and Bill comes down the stairs, he's like, "I could have swore I heard her grating voice." And Triple H tells him, Danny says she's gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone. We should be good. He says it's never gonna be good. Danny's always going to do something. And it's just like, let's go back to Friday's episode where you took the first shot after Vernon told y'all to call a ceasefire. You took that shot at Danny by having her arrested and getting to Jacob. And it's just like, ultimately, this is going to cause an issue in your daughter's marriage, and you really do not care about your kids whatsoever. It's all about getting one up on somebody. You are a terrible fucking father and a terrible husband and a terrible person. But also, Triple H does not see it yet. She doesn't see what Danny was trying to tell her. Everything he did to me, he's going to do to you, and it's probably going to be worse because he sees you as beneath him because you have nothing to offer him. But hey, we're going to see what their marriage looks like. Kat is clocking Eva again, and it's just like, "Kat, you need to check that privilege. You need to check that snobbery. You need to check that elitism at the door. Granted, you may not like the way she dressed. I actually like the way she dresses. I didn't like them boots. I agree with you on them boots. But Kat is like, Kat and being her having this privilege and her elitism is overshadowing the fact that Kat is right. Something is not right with Eva. Eva keeps every time we see Eva or Kat catches Eva, Eva is snooping through something. Eva is looking through a desk, looking through a computer. She is always doing something which is throwing her off. And then because Ted and Nicole are so trustworthy and are like, we know our daughter, she's probably just upset about this, and we're not gonna listen to her about what she sees and what is happening. It's gonna put us in a world of hurt. It's gonna put y'all in a world of hurt. And y'all just don't care. Also, Triple H, girl run. Girl run. I'm gonna tell you this one more time for the people in the front and the back. Girl run, because he about to ruin your motherfucking life. And you are just going to be basically a willing participant in your own demise. Run. Okay? It's nothing more, nothing less. You got to run. But the girls don't listen to me. The girls don't listen to me. Child, Nicole and Ted shut down Kat's interrogation of Eva. They shut it down in front of Eva. They reprimand Kat in front of Eva, and Kat is just looking like, I can't believe my parents would do this to me in front of this outsider. And it's just like, at some point in time, based off what we're going to see play out next week from the preview, we might be wrong on the fact that Ted is Eva's daddy. Or maybe he does know Leslie and the bitch is crazy. We don't know. But at this point in time, it's getting sticky. Kat is very much suspicious of Eva, and she needs to be, but you got to check that elitism and that privilege and all that at the door, because that overshadows the fact that you are right. Something right with her. On top of the fact that Kat had to tell Nicole that she won't be there for her award ceremony, and Nicole was like, "It's okay. Me and Eva will handle it," and it made Kat so sad because it's just like, "Oh, my mom is replacing me. My mom is replacing me. I don't like this." Jacob is still over there doing that woe is, and it's just like, Kat, your mom is not replacing you, but you really got to come at this at a different approach if you want people to believe you. Girl, I believe you because I know she ain't all there. Jacob's still doing this. Oh, it was me act. Oh my god, I can't believe I didn't arrest her. I'm such a bad cop. Y'all believe me? Because I'm sick of him playing, I'm such a bad cop. And that's exactly what Bill was able to play on in Friday's episode to get him to go over there and arrest Danny. Let's be clear on something. Your daddy told you to let it go and let it be. He said, be like the Beatles. Let it be, let it be, let it be, oh, let it be. Speaking words of wisdom, let it be. He told you to let it be. I told you to let it go like Elsa. Okay, let it go. I'm one with the wind in the sky, let it go. I don't give a damn what Elsa had to say. She said let it go, let it go. Let it be, let it be. But he just won't let it be. And Naomi is trying to speak some love and some light into him and basically telling him, I thank you for protecting my mother. And you didn't have to do it, but you did. You didn't have to do it, but you did. Gave him 2 legs, gave him 2 thighs, 2 breasts, 2 wings, hot sauce on it. I'm sorry. I got into the Curtis Payne. I believe I can fry. Grab the skillet, turn the fire high. The thank Lord for chicken. Prayer. It came to me. I don't know where it came from, but it came. Okay, where was we? Naomi has to speak life into this man and tell him, I just thank you. You didn't have to do it, but you did. And you can't blame yourself. You're a good cop. You're a good police officer. You just can't let this one instance, drive you crazy. On top of that, it's just like, did you watch the same video that we watched? Were you there like we were there? You stopped her from holding the people hostage. You tried to get the gun away from her. You did everything you could do at that moment. It is not your fault. It's actually Bill and Bill's fault, because y'all wouldn't be at that wedding had Bill not blackmailed Vernon into saying, yes, come to the wedding. But he don't want to listen. Now, Chelsea is on a date with some brother who look older than her, and he's like, you deserve to be with someone better, some billionaire tech guy. You deserve this, you deserve that, and you're just so gorgeous and you're so beautiful and you're smart and you're this and you're feeding into her ego, being a whole fanboy. And she was like, but I want to be with you. Let's go have some fun. Let's go party. So when they come back and sit down, and the couple, Jacob, Naomi, Mr. Dry Waffle Man, and Nurse Ashley point her out, and it's like, oh, she having a good old time over there. Let's not talk about her sex life. She come over and sit down, and so I was like, at first I thought y'all got rid of that coke problem that she's supposed to have, but I guess she's dealing with the white girl. Okay, I'm in love with the coke. It's probably what she got going on, and I was like, ooh, baby, not a coke problem. Y'all are messy. I mean, she a model. What you expect? The girls be having all types of problems, and then is one of them. So she's sitting down with this man, and they talking, and he like, you want to get out of here? And she was like, yeah, we can end it. You want to come back to my place? I thought you never asked. And then they go outside, and he meets up with his wife, and she's like, I've been dying to meet you. And I was like, not a throuple, not a threesome. Get flap it, smack it, or rub it down. Okay, we're gonna flip it, smack it, and rub it down. Flip it, smack it, and rub it down. That's basically what they got going on over there. And I hope everybody have a good time. As long as it's consensual, everybody stays safe, and nobody. Well, no, Chelsea is under the influence, so that is kind of crazy. That is definitely crazy. She's under the influence. I had no problem with y'all, getting busy one time or multiple times, whatever you want to do, as long as everybody consented adults. But she is under the influence because she was having a little drinky drink, and she did take a bump in the bathroom. Or that's what I'm thinking, because she was rubbing that nose. This is messy. This is messy. It getting sticky. It getting messy. Where were we? So, nope. Got that. Smitty wants to have a job. He wants to live his best life. And Martin basically tells him, your job is to be a house husband, nothing more, nothing less. I don't give a good goddamn if you want something outside of this, because you promised that you were going to be a house husband and a stay-at-home father, and you were going to take care of the kids, because that is our normal. That is our ordinary. That is what has to happen. What I say, go up in this bitch. And if you don't like it, it does not matter. You won't be getting a job as a journalist. You will be staying here at work, and you're going to do everything I want you to do. Why? Because at this time he has yet to tell, Smitty that he plans on running for president. He only told Nicole, but Vernon is going to gather him up sometime next week about that whole entire situation. But he basically tells Smitty, I don't give a good goddamn what you want. I don't care what you need. I don't care if it's going to feed your soul. You promised that you were going to be a house husband and a stay-at-home, father, and that's exactly what you're going to be. I'm repeating myself, but that's what he said, because you don't get to do anything else. These are my goals. Martin clocked it. He was like, everything you just said is about you and your goals, and how you need me to be here to stay in this role so you can achieve what you want. Nothing about making me happy. And it's just like, Smitty, I'm glad you clocked it, but it still don't mean you're going to be able to have a job unless you leave him. And the consensus is either Smitty, because Smitty seems like he's disloyal. Either Smitty is going to get that job and exposed to Dupree family, or Smitty is going to get a job that's going to take him away and possibly going to have him having an affair. Or I say, Smitty, start your own newspaper or blog site and do it that way. Martin wouldn't be talking to me like that. Not the way his hairline look. Or his clothes. He wouldn't be talking to me the way he talked to you. Couldn't be me. No, not me. Who the fuck you think you talking to? But as soon as he said that, oh no, let's go ahead and divorce. No, you're not gonna be talking to me like that, because it's his way or the highway, and nothing's ever going to change. Nobody's ever going to be able to speak, any type of like, shake him, talk to him. Nobody's ever going to be able to do that. Nobody. Andre, he comes to Oasis, is what they call their like local hole, like not, it's not a hole in the wall, but the bar everybody goes to have like a drink or a little bar food or meet up. And Andre comes and he's walking through, and the couple stop him, and he sits down and he's talking, and him and Ashley are talking about the baby and how they helped deliver the baby, and they're flirting. Andre's flirting, she's flirting. Andre's picking up that he's flirting and what he's putting down. Ashley's not picking up what he's putting down. Jacob and Naomi are just watching this. But Derek is picking up everything. And Derek is the one who told Andre he could join the table. Now, mind you, all this is happening. The writing is on the wall that Derek, you're going to get left. But Andre ends up leaving to go get busy one time with Danny. It's just like, this is messy. What y'all gonna do? What y'all gonna do? And ultimately, at the end of my notes, I said, everybody getting busy, everybody hunching because that's what everybody was doing. Derek drywall for firefighter man, and Ashley went home to get busy. Andre went to see Danny to get busy in the kitchen. Triple H and Bill got busy. Mm-mm. Chelsea had her threesome. Everybody having a good old time, getting smacked, flipped, rubbed down, and thrown in a circle and tossed up in the air. They having a good old time. But Bill is doing the opposite of what Triple H told him she wanted, and the opposite of what she said needed to happen because he don't give a good goddamn. You have nothing he wants. You have nothing he needs. You're supposed to be the trophy wife on his arm. He's not gonna listen to you. He was more inclined to listen to Danny when they were a couple and when they were married, starting out, and even by the time they got to the end of the marriage, before he decided to lose his mind because she's a Dupree. He's about to treat you worse than Danny. And I can't feel bad for you because you were complicit in the situation, but I do kind of feel like disgusted that we did find out that I was right about Danny really treating her like she was her own, and that her and Bill looked at Triple H like a daughter. So it's like, ew, I got the ick. Now you're sending 3 home. That's what it reminded me of from Love Island. I gotta go before I throw up because Bill is disgusting. Trifling. Starts with an A, ends in Yusuf. That's how I feel about Bill. But with that being said, like, comment, subscribe, turn your post notifications on and share me with your people. Hit those links in the description box down below and be looking out for more of my Beyond the Gates live reviews and watch alongs on top of the pre-recorded stuff, because we might get, some more pre-recorded stuff depending on what happens with my schedule. And then I'm also going to try to talk about this more in my YouTube shorts. And also, be looking out for my other content. We got good stuff going on over here. I give good content, okay? We have great things happening. But with that being said, I love everyone. I love everybody. I'll see y'all later. And that was it for what? Them soaps. Okay, see y'all for the next one. Bye.